Hello and welcome to Vision Academy. In this video, we are going to learn Chapter 9 Structured Query Language SQL Multiple Choice Questions. Let us begin with question number 1. What does SQL stand for? Option A, Structured Question Language. B, Simple Query Language. C, Structured Query Language. D, System Query Language. So here option C, Structured Query Language is the right answer. Question number 2. Which of the following is not a type of RDBMS, that is Relational Database Management System? Option A, MySQL. B, Oracle. C, MongoDB. D, PostgreSQL. So here option C, MongoDB is the right answer. Question number 3. SQL is case sensitive in which environment? Option A, Windows. B, Linux. C, Mac. D, Android. So here option B, Linux is the right answer. Question number 4. Which of the following is a correct SQL statement to create a database named library? Option A, make database library. B, new database library. C, create database library. D, database library. Here option C, create database library is the right answer. Question number 5. Which command is used to list all databases in MySQL? Option A, list databases. B, show all databases. C, display databases. D, show databases. Here option D, show databases is the right answer. Question number 6. What is the purpose of the use command in SQL? Option A, create a new table. B, delete a database. C, select a database for use. D, exit SQL. Here option C, select a database for use is the right answer. Question number 7. Which of the following is a valid data type for storing dates in MySQL? Option A, date. B, date time. C, time. D, all of the above. Here option D, all of the above is the right answer. Question number 8. Char of n data type in MySQL stores data of option A, fixed length. B, variable length. C, integer. D, binary type. So here option A, fixed length is the right answer. Question number 9. Which constraint ensures uniqueness of values in a column? Option A, primary key. B, foreign key. C, unique. D, default. Here option C, unique is the right answer. Question number 10. Which two constraints together can form a primary key? Option A, unique and default. B, not null and unique. C, foreign key and unique. D, not null and default. So here option B, not null and unique is the right answer. Question number 11. What does the alter table command do in SQL? Option A, deletes a table. B, changes the structure of a table. C, adds data to a table. D, queries data. Here option B, changes the structure of a table is the right answer. Question number 12. Which keyword is used to remove a column from a table? Option A, remove. B, delete. C, drop. D, alter. Here option C, drop is the right answer. Of course, we are going to use the command called alter, then table name we are going to write, and after that, in order to remove one column, we'll use drop, and then here we'll write attribute or column name that is to be deleted and semicolon. So hence option C is the right answer. Question number 13. Which command is used to view the structure of a table? Option A, show table name. B, describe table name. C, view table name. D, print table name. Here option B, describe table name is the right answer. In order to see the schema or structure of a table, either you can write describe or else simply we can write DESC and then we can write table name. So either one you can use in order to get the structure of a table. Question number 14. What type of key is formed by combining multiple attributes. Option A, foreign key, B, alternate key, C, composite key, D, candidate key. So if we have more than one attribute that uniquely identifies a tuple, such a key is called composite key. Hence option C is the right answer. Question number 15. What happens if you run an update statement without a where clause? Option A, nothing happens. B, syntax error. C, all records are updated. D, only the first record is updated. So without where clause, if we try to update any of the table, then all the records will get updated. Hence option C is the right answer. Question number 16. Which statement is used to insert data into a table? Option A, add into. B, insert into. C, put into. D, enter into. So here option B, insert into is the right answer. Question number 17. In which format is the date stored in MySQL? Option A, DD, MM, YY, YY. Option B, MM, DD, YY, YY. C, YY, YY, MM, DD. D, any format. So here option C is the right answer. First of all, we are going to write year, then put hyphen, then we are going to write the month hyphen, then we'll write the date or day, you can say. Question number 18. Which operator is used to compare a value with a set of values? Option A, in. B, like. C, between. D, all. Here option A, in is the right answer. Question number 19. Which SQL function returns the remainder of a division operation? Option A, div. B, rem. C, mod. D, round. So here option C, mod is the right answer. So mod represent, it is modulus, and it is also represented as percentage symbol. So whenever you divide any two numbers, for example, if I write 10 modular division by 3, then you can observe 3 ones are 3, 3s are 9. So 10 minus 9 is 1. So 1 will be the remainder. Hence this modular division returns always the remainder. Question number 20. Which function is used to calculate exponential power in SQL? Option A, exp function. B, round. C, POW function. D, sqrt function. Here option C, POW function is the right answer. Question number 21. Which clause is used to sort records in ascending or descending order? Option A, group by. B, order by. C, sort by. D, arrange by. So here option B, order by clause is used in order to sort the records in either ascending or in a descending order. Question number 22. Which keyword is used with order by to sort in descending order? Option A, reverse. B, down. C, DESC. D, lower. So here option C, DESC is the right answer. Question number 23. Which function returns the name of the day from a date? Option A, day name. B, day. C, date name. D, day of week. Here option A, day name function is the right answer. Question number 24. Which clause helps in fetching only unique values from a column? Option A, only. B, unique. C, distinct. D, non-repeated. Here option C, distinct is the right answer. Question number 25. What is the result of any arithmetic operation with null? Option A, 0. B, null. C, error. D, infinity. Here option B, null is the right answer. Question number 26. Which function returns current date and time in SQL? Option A, current. B, now. C, time. D, sysdate. Here option B, now returns both date as well as time. So hence option B is the right answer. Question number 27. Which of the following is used for pattern matching in SQL? Option A, like. B, in. C, and. D, is. Here option A, like is the right answer. So here we are going to use like and followed by wild cards. There are two wild cards. The first one is underscore and the next one is percentage symbol. Using both of these two wild cards, we are going to use the like in order to match the pattern in SQL. So hence option A is the right answer. Question number 28. Which symbol is used to match any number of characters in SQL pattern matching? Option A, underscore, B, percentage, C, asterisk symbol, D, hash. So here option B, percentage is the right answer. So as I just now told you, there are two wild cards that is used with like. So here we have underscore and percentage symbol. So whenever I use underscore, it is going to skip only one particular character, and after that if I put a percentage symbol after this character, any number of characters that can be counted to match the pattern. So hence option B, percentage symbol, is the right answer. Question number 29. Which SQL function removes leading spaces from a string? Option A, rtrim, B, ltrim, C, trim, D, remove. So here option B, ltrim, is the right answer. You can observe that if I write here good and with the spaces onto the left hand side, so these are called leading spaces. So these spaces will be removed with the help of ltrim. So it is going to take only good without any space before it. So hence option B is the right answer. Question number 30. Which function converts string to uppercase in SQL? Option A, upper, B, ucase, C, to upper, D, cap. Here option B, ucase, is the right answer. Question number 31. Which clause is used to group rows that have the same values? Option A, order by, B, group by, C, set by, D, union. So here option B, group by, is the right answer. Question number 32. Which function returns the number of characters in a string? Option A, len, B, length, C, size, D, count. Here option B, length, is the right answer. Question number 33. Which clause is used to filter rows before grouping? Option A, where, B, having, C, filter, D, select. Here option A, where clause, is the right answer. Question number 34. Which clause is used to filter groups after grouping? Option A, where, B, having, C, group by, D, filter. Here option B, having, is the right answer. Question number 35. Which aggregate function returns the highest value in a column? Option A, max, B, top, C, last, D, high. So here option A, max, is the right answer. Question number 36. Which clause in SQL is used to group records that have the same values in specified columns? Here option A, order by, B, group by, C, where, D, having. So here option B, group by, is the right answer. Question number 37. Which operator is used to test for null values? Option A, equal to null, B, double equal to null, C, is null, D, equal null. So here option C, is null, is the right answer. Question number 38. What will be the result of 5 plus null in SQL? Option A, 5, B, 0, C, null, D, error. So here option C, null, is the right answer, because if you perform any arithmetic operator with the null, so it results in null only. So hence option C, null, is the right answer. Question number 39. Which function extracts a substring from a string? Option A, mid, B, substring, C, slice, D, cut. Here option A, mid function, is the right answer. Question number 40. What is the output of round 123.456, 1? Option A, 123.4, B, 123.5, C 123.45, D 123. Here option B 123.5 is the right answer. Question number 41. Which keyword is used to permanently remove a table from a database? Option A, erase, B, delete, C, remove, D, drop. So here option D, drop is the right answer. So it is going to delete the table along with its content. So hence drop command is used to delete the entire table from the database. Question number 42. What is the output of mod 11, 3? Option A 2, B 3, C 1, D 0. So here you can observe 11 mod 3 can be written as 11 modular division by 3. This always returns as a remainder. So here 3 ones are 3, 3s are 9. So 11 minus 9, that gives me 2. Hence option A 2 is the right answer. Question number 43. What is the purpose of the default constraint? Option A allows duplicate values. B adds a default value when no input is given. C restricts null values. D sets a foreign key. Here option B adds a default value when no input is given is the right answer. Question number 44. Which operator is used to match a value within a range? Option A in, B range, C between, D bound. Here option C between is the right answer. Question number 45. Which one is not a single row function? Option A round, B mod, C AVG, D LCase. Here option C AVG function is the right answer. Question number 46. Which function is used to get the month from a date? Option A month name, B month, C get month, D MTH. Here option B month is the right answer. Question number 47. Which of the following is a valid constraint that can be applied to enforce referential integrity between two tables? Option A default, B primary key, C unique, D foreign key. Here option D foreign key is the right answer. Question number 48. Which of the following conditions must be satisfied for a foreign key to be added to a table? Option A, the table must have a date column. B, the referenced attribute must be of float type. C, the referenced column must be a primary key. D, the referenced table must be empty. Here option C, the referenced column must be a primary key is the right answer. Question number 49. Which SQL operator is used to check whether a column value falls between two values inclusive? Option A in, B like, C range, D between. Here option D between is the right answer. Question number 50. Which keyword is used to delete a particular row in SQL? Option A remove, B erase, C delete, D drop. So here option C delete is the right answer. Question number 51. Assertion A, SQL is used only for retrieving data from databases. Here this is false. Reason R, SQL stands for structured query language. So this is true. Here you can see option C A is false, but R is true is the right answer. Question number 52. Assertion A, varchar stores variable length character strings. Yes, this is true. Reason R, char and varchar allocate the same amount of memory for any string. No, this is false. Here char type of data is of fixed size and varchar type of data is variable type. So it is going to adjust the number of characters. Depending on the number of characters, it is going to allocate that amount of memory. Hence this particular statement is false. You can observe here option C, A is true but R is false is the right answer. Question number 53. Assertion A, primary key allows duplicate values in a column. This statement is false. It is not going to allow the duplicate values because it consisting of only unique values. Hence, this particular statement is false. Reason are primary key is used to uniquely identify each record. Yes, this is true. So here you can observe option C, A is false, but R is true is the right answer. Question number 54, assertion A, alter table statement can be used to add a new column. Yes, this is true. Reason are, alter table can modify the structure of an existing table. Yes, this is also true. Hence, you can say option A, both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A is the right answer. Question number 55, assertion A, the keyword DESC is used to sort records in descending order. Yes, this is true. Reason are, the order by clause displays records in random order by default. This is false statement. Here you can observe option C, A is true, but R is false is the right answer. Question number 56, assertion A, SQL is a case insensitive language. Yes, this statement is true. Reason are, in SQL, salary in a lowercase letter and capital letter salary are treated as the same column names. Yes, this is true. Here option A, both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A is the right answer. Question number 57, assertion A, the create table command is used to define the structure of a new table. Here this statement is true. Reason are, create table can define attribute names, data types and constraints. Yes, this is also true. Here option A, both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A is the right answer. Question number 58, assertion A, default constraint ensures that every column must have a unique value. This is false. There may be a possibility of having duplicate values as well. Reason are, default sets a predefined value for a column when no value is provided. Yes, this is true. So here you can observe option C, A is false, but R is true is the right answer. Question number 59, assertion A, delete statement removes a table from the database. No, this is false. So delete statements only delete the records or the content of the table, not the table itself. So hence this particular statement is false. Reason are, drop table statement is used to remove the table permanently. Yes, this is true. Here you can observe option C, A is false, but R is true is the right answer. Question number 60, assertion A, the where clause in SQL is used to filter groups formed by group by. This statement is false. Reason are, having clause filters records before they are grouped. No, this statement is also false. You can observe here option D, both A and R are false is the right answer. Question number 61, assertion A, insert into command adds new records into a table. Here this statement is true. Reason are, records can be inserted without specifying column names if all values are provided in correct order. Yes, this is also true. So here option A, both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A is the right answer. Question number 62, assertion A, a foreign key can reference a column that is not a primary key. No, this is false. Reason are, a foreign key ensures that each value exists in another table's primary key column. Yes, it is true. So here we can observe option C, A is false, but R is true is the right answer. Question number 63, assertion A, round is used to round numbers to specified decimal places. Yes, this is true. Reason are, round 283.2 comma 0 will return 283.2. No, this is false. So here you can observe option C, A is true, but R is false is the right answer. Question number 64. Assertion A. The percentage symbol in SQL is used to match 0 or more characters. Yes, it is true. Reason are the like clause in SQL supports pattern matching using wildcards. Yes, this is also true. So hence option A, both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A is the right answer. Question number 65. Assertion A, the between operator is inclusive of boundary values. Yes, this is true. Reason are between is used to test if a value lies between a specified range. Yes, this is also true. Here option A, both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A is the right answer. Question number 66. Assertion A, you can use the alias keywords as to rename a column in the output. Yes, this is true. Reason are column aliasing affects the actual table structure permanently. No, this is false. Here you can observe option C, A is true but R is false is the right answer. Question number 67. Assertion A, now function returns the current system date and time. Yes, it is true. Reason are now is a date function used in MySQL. Yes, this is also true. Hence, both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Option A is the right answer. Question number 68. Assertion A, mid function is used to extract a part of a string. Yes, this is true. Reason are mid is a numeric function used to perform arithmetic operations. No, this is false. Here you can observe option C, A is true but R is false is the right answer. Question number 69. Assertion A, the trim function is used to remove trailing spaces only. This is false. Reason are trim removes both leading and trailing spaces from a string. Yes, this is true. Here you can observe option D, A is false but R is true is the right answer. Question number 70. Assertion A, the is null operator is used to check for zero values. This is false statement. So 0 is different from null. Hence, this particular statement is false. Reason are is null checks whether a column has null as its value. Yes, this is true. Here you can observe option C, A is false but R is true is the right answer. I hope you understood all of these questions with their answers. If so, please write down in the comment box as understood. And if you want to check out all of these questions, then the link is given in the description below. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end and we'll see you in the next video.